The way that Alexis and I met, we met actually at Chick-fil-A. She had actually seen me first. She saw me, and some of her friends came up, tried to get like basically all my information and all that, and tried to get like my Facebook and all that to try to give to her. Well, they got all of that and they gave it to her, and at this point I still hadn't even seen her yet. Was the funny thing. After that point, I'd never heard from her. I mean, she had my number and all that. She didn't text me, and weeks went on, I didn't think about it. And then it turned out that actually I work with one of her friends, and one of her friends was talking to me. He's like, hey, there's this girl that knows about you. She saw you, a few weeks back, and she said nothing but good things about you. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And so I didn't think about it until one day, I was like, hey, that girl that you were talking about the other day? He's like, yeah. I was like, you're talking about her. I said, I still haven't seen a picture of her. I said, can you show me what she looks like? And he's like, yeah, he was scrolling through Facebook and found her on Facebook. And as soon as I saw her, I was like, okay. I was like, okay, you can, I'm like, how fast can we get her here? So he texted her and got a hold of her, and after he got a hold of her, he asked her to come to Chick-fil-A, and whenever she walked in, I knew that it was her from the second that I saw her. It was like God had said, yep, that's her. So and it was such an awesome thing, because if it was the way that I wanted it to go, it would have never happened, but it was definitely a God thing that it happened. Alexis and I's first date, it was kind of awkward because I didn't get to drive. I didn't have my license, I had my permit, so I kind of had to have my older brother kind of chaperone us around. We drove up to her house, and I got to meet her mom and dad, and we went out for ice cream, and of course at Chick-fil-A. And then after we got ice cream, then we went bowling. And it was funny because after we had gotten to the bowling alley, we were there for probably like 30 minutes, and I was slowly trying to hold her hand, and then I would give her a high five, and then after I started giving her a high five, then she would give me a high five, and she started to not let go. And so then eventually we started giving each other high fives after every time we would do good or make a strike or something. And then we eventually started holding hands. And then after we went bowling, we actually went to go see a movie. I don't even remember what the movie was. And during the movie, we actually got to, I kind of was doing the old stretch move, and I stretched, and I put my arm over her shoulder, and I feel like I kind of ruined the date, because then I kind of leaned over and I kissed her on the cheek, but it didn't end up being a terrible night, because after we left the movie theater, everything ended up being okay, and we ended up talking after that, and after that everything was just, history from there. What do I not love about Alexis? I love the way that she laughs. I love the way that she could go into a room that is just gloomy and everybody is just having a bad day. If you're not feeling well, or you're just down in the dumps, she will light up any room with her smile. Somebody came up to me one time and said, that girl is the only girl that I know that can walk into a room and just light up any situation. And I think that really hits the nail right on the head, because she really is just a princess. She holds herself so well. She knows how to make people laugh, and I love her laugh. I love the way that she laughs even when she doesn't get the joke. I love the way that she smiles, and it's so genuine. Her heart is so genuine, and I love the way that she loves God. I love the way that everything that she does, she gives her whole heart into it. She has such a grit about her that she's so determined to do whatever she sets her heart on. and I just love that about her. And especially above all things, I can't believe that she would love me, but you know, I'm so grateful for that. And I think that moving forward, I think everything that we have accomplished, I think the bar just raises so much higher in wanting to be married to her. From the moment, ever since I was 15 years old, I've been praying for my future wife. I prayed for someone who resembled a little bit of my mom and my dad. In the way that my dad looks at my mom, that's the way I saw Alexis for the first time. Whenever I prayed for my future wife, I prayed for a girl that would have, I was very specific. I said I wanted someone with brown hair, with either blue or hazel eyes, but she actually, to be technical about it, has blue eyes with hazel around the blue eyes. So I mean, it was a little bit of everything that I wanted, and she has even more than I wanted. I mean, she is so talented, she's smart, she has so much to offer to the world. And the thing is that so many people don't know her, and I really wish the world did know her, because everybody should be able to experience a love that Alexis gives. I want to marry Alexis for all the reasons that she is everything that I'm not. She basically is the lack thereof of all the things that I lack, which is a lot of times I have a hard time caring more for people that are, you know, or sick, or people that are in hard situations, and she makes me want to be more like that. She makes me want to be a better person. And all the time that we've been together, every single time that we get to have together, we always have a way of making each other laugh. Even if we just got done getting in a quote-unquote argument or something, she always has a way of just making everything just okay, you know. And every time that everything is not okay, she has a way of just calming me down and just making me feel better about any situation that we ever get into. A lot of times Alexis will say, "Just breathe, just do this," she says, "just go." And that's basically the one thing that can calm me down and just make me at ease. And like I said, she's my best friend. She's the one person that I can talk to about things that I can't talk to everyone else about. She's the one person that I can just be myself around. And in being myself around her, I feel like I can open up, and I think that every time that I'm with her and every time that I'm not with her, there's a void thereof. And I think the saying holds true that when someone is absent, that the heart grows fonder. And every time that she is away, I grow more and more fonder of her, and I just want to be with her. And that's my ultimate goal, is to marry her. Well, Alexis, I love you, and I really can't wait for this upcoming day. You have no idea what's coming for you. But I can't wait to marry you and spend the rest of my life with you. Alexis, I love you, and I just can't wait.
It seems just like this, I wanna marry you. When you're looking like that, I gotta marry you. You got a white dress and brand new shoes. All that's left is to say I do. It stays just like this.
Well, Alexis, I love you with all my heart, and you're the one person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And so, with that said, will you marry me?
Yes.
So let's live this life together forever. It seems just like this, I wanna marry you. When you're looking like that, I gotta marry you. You got a white dress and brand new shoes. All just like this, I wanna marry you. 'Cause every moment with you is better than any moment I've had before. So let's live this life together forever. It seems just like this, I wanna marry you. When you're looking like that, I gotta marry you. You got a white dress and brand new shoes. All that's left is to say I do. It stays just like this, I wanna